Whether you call it a corn dog, a hot dog on a stick, or a little piece of f***ing heaven like I do, today is all about delicious. Little piece of heaven. Too much? Oh, I don't think so. When I go to the fair, which is not every year, I am guaranteed to have at least one hot dog on a stick. They're that good. They are so delicious. One of my favorite things ever. And we're going to make them today. And it's pretty simple, actually. I did have to change the oil from the pot that I was going to use to the deep fryer at Max's request. So the oil in the pot's no good. It's okay. I'll set this thing up. You know, not everybody has one of these things. Just saying, more people have a pot that they can cook oil things in. But I'm okay. I will get this happening. Because that's what I do. I'm here for you. Now, I will now take hot oil and pour it into this and hope like I don't kill myself. Max. You're my boss. I do what I'm told. But I'm okay with it. Okay. He says, do this, I do that. Though I will say, the recent steak leftover mashed potato quesadilla that people seem to really like and ended up trending on YouTube, when I suggested to Max we're going to make that, Max said, and I believe this is an exact quote, okay, but what do we do if it doesn't work? And then he realized the harshness of his words and went, I didn't really mean that, and I didn't. So look who's eating crow today. A big-ass mouthful of crow over there.
That's why I can't say anything.
He's just a big-ass crow-eating, no-shirt-wearing, nipple-ring kind of guy back there. By the way, I made that comment about Max. Look, it was really hot the other day when we shot. Really hot. And Max is in the sun, and I'm not. And he took his shirt off. And people have been asking for him to taste stuff. So at the moment, he had no shirt on. I had a piece of steak in my hand. As a joke, I go, why don't you come over here right now and taste this? Thinking he'd just be like, I don't have a shirt on. And then I made a joke saying, you don't want people to see your new nipple rings anyways. My wife, his mother, texted after she watched the episode because somebody commented about the nipple rings. She circled it in red and went, WTF, with like 14 exclamation points and question marks. There are no nipple rings. He has a cock ring. He does not have a nipple ring. Let's make corn dogs, shall we? We start with a little batter nonsense, and it's all downhill from there. He has a cock ring. So we'll start with the dry ingredients. 3/4 of a cup of cornmeal. 3/4 of a cup of flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon kosher salt. I like mine a little sweet. Put in a tablespoon of sugar, and for fun, because I'm a huge fan of it, about 1/2 teaspoon of chipotle chili powder. Not traditional, but certainly delicious. And we mix. And a whisk is perfect for this. And when your dry ingredients are mixed, put together the wet that consists of 2 things, 2 eggs, and 3/4 of a cup of buttermilk. And we mix this. And then we'll add this to our dry ingredients like this. And mix this to combine it. You're not looking for pancake batter. I'm going to tell you that right now. It needs to be a little bit thicker so it sticks well to the hot dogs. And when we've got that, we're then going to put it in a glass, in this case a beaker from the biotech company I used to work for. By the way, I'm sure I paid for it. Don't anybody say I didn't. And in it goes. This really makes the easiest way to dunk the hot dogs. Perfect. Now the dogs. Hot dog time. Now look, hot dog on a stick, corn dog on a stick implies a stick and a dog. And I've got a decent, what's this called? Skewer. Skewer?
Yes.
I've got a decent skewer here. They make good ones, they make shitty ones, they make weak-ass ones. A weak-ass one is just going to do this. You're going to be unhappy. Get a sturdy one. Of course, we're just going to insert it into the end. I don't think there's anything special about this. We'll go about halfway. Got a nice handle. We got a nice amount of security inside. I could just dip these in our batter and then throw them in the oil. But we want to elevate the flavor a little bit. So what are we going to do? We're going to throw them on the flat top. Heat changes things. Folks, I've said this a long time. Peanut butter and jelly in a sandwich is delicious. That same peanut butter and jelly in a sandwich that you grill like a grilled cheese is majestic. Heat changes things in a positive way. So we're just going to lightly give these hot dogs a little love on the flat top. So I'll skewer the rest of them, and then we'll give them a little color. Stick in. Beautiful. And repeat. And when you've got them done the way you want, let's go to the flat top. And down we go. Look, of course a hot dog is already cooked. That's the nature of it. All we want to do is give it a little color, a little love on the outside, because that will help amplify the basic hot dog, and it's fun to do this. See that little, what do they call that? Blistering. That's what you want. And you can smell it. The fact that you can smell it means all the right things are happening, and they're going to intensify the flavor, and just do this. I mean, part of me wants to say this is an option. The other part of me wants to say, no, shouldn't be an option. Should be freaking mandatory. Everybody has to do this. But you're going to do what you're going to do, as Kelly would say. Kelly being Mrs. Cooking Guy. And when they've got a little bit of color, take them off. And you put them on a paper towel. Why paper towel, Sam? Well, because you don't want any of the moisture that may be on them. Moisture is not going to help the batter stick, so we'll just let them cool slightly, give them a little paper towel rub down, and when they're cool enough, off we go into the next step. And the next step is a little dusting of cornstarch. Put some in a bowl. Ah, it's such a mess. And here's what we want. We want these things to be lightly dusted with this, because this is just going to help the batter stick perfectly. Make it even, and you'll be happy. It's an important step. And as important a step as this is, I can hear the comments already. I will not even suggest anything to anyone, because I'm quite certain you've got it covered yourself. And notice I'm staying away from any suggestive language here, Max. No clumps, evenly spread cornstarch. Now we're ready for the batter. Here we go. Our oil is at 350 degrees. Our dog has been lightly grilled, cornstarched, and skewered. Our batter's here, and now we just dip all the way in, all the way around, so you can get beautiful little twirl on the way out and into the oil. There you go. And that, my friends, is going to take about, I don't know, 3-ish minutes. Here you go. Let's do another one. Let's get 2 in here. Okay, this one comes out, and in it goes. Give it a little turn. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we let those do their thing till they're golden brown. I mean, look, you know what a corn dog should look like. I just burnt the out of my thumb. And you're going to have to give them a little turn to help them all the way around. And when they're goldeny brown and beautiful, take them out, give them a quick drip, admire them, and set them down to cool a bit. I'm happy as a clam. Happy as a freaking About to eat a corn dog clam. Ridiculous statement. May I have a bite? The batter has crunch. But then the texture of the dog itself is not weepy because we gave it a little love on the flat top. You don't have to do that. I'm telling you, it made it better. And by the way, the little bit of chili powder in this is outstanding. It's not like I'm eating a Mexican corn dog. I'm just eating a ridiculously delicious one. But so hot. But I have an idea for a couple other versions. Shall we try them? And this next one involves cheese. American slices. Best melty cheese ever. Check out how this is going to work. So we'll take our slice, open it up, put it right there. Now we'll take one of our grilled dogs and we'll wrap it tightly, and then we'll pick it up and we'll give it a little one of these because we want this cheese to stick. Now look, I realize it's separating, and that's okay. Don't worry about that. When you've got it like this, guess we should probably finish off the bottom, right? Somebody will bitch me out for that, and I don't want that to happen. So how much do I need? I need this much. Give this its own little roll. There we go. Now, the same deal with the cornstarch. It gets a little cornstarch on it, because for sure nothing sticks to cheese, right? It's too slippery. Just do this whole thing. It's not nearly as disgusting when there's a slice of cheese on this as when it was a raw dog, am I right? When the guy's done, including the end, we shake off our hands. We bring the batter over. Tilt it so you get it even. And yes, I should have used a taller, thinner glass, but I can make this happen. And in we go. Wow, I hope this works. And when your cheesy guy's done, out he comes. Let's cut him open and have a look. Ah, there we go. Look at the melty cheese in there. How's that look, Max? And now a cheese corn dog bite from the tip. The end? The end. Oh. Mmm. It's hot. But there's a lovely cheese undernote. Damn. This got a little jacked up on the side. I don't know what happened. Maybe it leaked cheese or something. But, okay, I got another cheese idea. Slightly different dog, but another cheese idea. And this one begins with a bratwurst, not a hot dog. Who says you can't use a brat? So, let's open this guy up. Uh-oh. These are fully cooked, by the way. That's the way to go. Out he'll come. And of course, we want to dry him off a little bit because water is not our friend in any of this. We know that. So here's my thinking. We take the bratwurst and we stuff it with cheese. I have a block of cheddar here that will go inside here. Of course, not all of this. That would be ridiculous. But the question is how do we get cheese into this? We could cut it open, butterfly it, cram some cheese in, seal it up, or we could use a drill. Look, I know the last time I used a drill out here, for food purposes. Do you remember what it was?
Pineapple.
The pineapple. It didn't go well.
And, oh, that was not what I expected.
I do feel good about this, and I've cleaned this drill bit off. So I need to try and make a hole. It won't go the whole way, so I'll go 2 sides. How are you feeling about this?
Good. I think
Let's
we'll
go.
be all right.
This is going to be fine. Here we go. Ready? So it's just a simple matter of, oh boy. It was set for reverse. Okay, now we can do this. Oh, man. Okay. Now, I know it's not making... Oh. Bratwurst. It's not making a very big hole. It's not what I want. I am trying to clean out, essentially rotor-rootering the center of the bratwurst. I have no idea if this is going to work. Right now, I give it about a 30% chance. It's ridiculous. Okay. Now I need to cut a piece of this cheddar to fit in there. I don't know if this is going to work, man. Clearly I can't do too much because the hole is not that big. Will this piece of cheese go in this? Stay tuned and we'll show you on the next Sam the Cooking Guy. Kidding. That was very American Idol, right? Don't they do that? They get right up to the point of who gets booted off and then... All right. It's actually working. Oh, sort of. Let's skewer it. Let's cornstarch it. Take it over to the batter, and in we'll go. The cheese is so excited to come out that... There you go. There you go, little guy. So a little bite. The cheese was a pain in the ass. This thing started to explode, implode, whatever. But here's the lesson. The bratwurst instead of the dog is f***ing genius. It's like 1,000 times better. Okay, stand here and eat that thing all day long. Should have just done that. Should have done it. Bratwurst, corn dog, and call it a day. Not fucking around with any of this other shit. But I still have a cheese to do. Just cheese. Straight cheese. That's for the vegetarians in the audience. Are there any? Put your hands up. Let me count. I got one over here. And I got Julie from Alabama. The 2 vegetarians watch us. Kidding. There's more. All right, let's just get on with it then. This one is simple. We cut a rectangular piece of sharp cheddar cheese. We put a stick in it. We give it the cornstarch treatment. It gets dipped, and in it goes. Oh, look what's happening. What is that? The f***ing thing is just like it exploded and came off the stick. It's completely off the stick. It's just now cheese just f***ing melting in here. You ready? It's a f***ing fail. Do you see that? This? Maybe you got to freeze the cheese first. Fine, I've never done any of these. It's the first time I've made a goddamn f***ing corn dog and...
That's why hot dog on a stick freezes the cheese.
They must. What do I know? I don't know anything. Look at this. Oh, can you imagine? You go to the fair. I'll have a cheese stick, please. And they hand you this piece of shit. There you go, sir. What's wrong with it? That's how they always come out. Are you morons? Apparently we are. That's our work. Look at this. I made this. Can you imagine this is the first time somebody's watching this channel? And this is what they see. That piece of shit. Oh, I'll have it. There's nothing there. Oh, it fell on the ground. Let's have a bite. Oh. It's just not... Today was Max's idea. Today was Max's idea. It wasn't my idea. Look, I can't know how to do everything. I certainly can't make a fucking cheese on a stick. And I struggle with a bratwurst on a stick. And hot dog on a stick? Okay, I got that. But that worked. It's freaking delicious. The chili powder, I just can't get my head off of this. And this. I can't. I'm upset. We're supposed to shoot a podcast right after this. Have you watched the podcast yet? Because if we do, it will be the bitch cast. Just me complaining for a half an hour. And I don't want to do that, so we're not going to. I want to be in a better mood. I still like you a lot. Every one of you, thank you. Even our vegan, vegetarian in Alabama. Thanks for being with us, you guys. Thanks for watching and liking. And road to 1 million. Unless, of course, this brings us back to road to 100,000, which you never know.